Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Monday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe or the Masters of the WWE or WWF Universe. And today on the channel, guys, we'll be finishing up our relook and revisit of these figures. And today we'll be looking at Mr. T, the heroic pity of fools right here. And of course, I did bring out my Superstars variant of Mr. T here to do some comparisons between the two. All right, it's been a lot of fun. Of course, we've been looking at we've been doing this relook and revisit for the past couple days, starting off with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in this universe, their version of Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Then we looked at Becky Lynch right here, who in this universe is Tila. All right. And finally, yesterday we looked at Seth Rollins as their variant of Zodak or Wandar. All right. Of course, this line, the Master of the WWE Universe, is a line where you see the legends of the WWE, WWF figures in the world of Eternia in that universe, fighting along, well, not really He-Man, but in that universe with really cool armor. And of course, Mr. T here, representing two figures of this universe, Fisto and Jitsu. All right, so we'll have a lot of fun. Of course, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you'll hit that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you don't upload new videos, and please share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at Mr. T. And of course, unfortunately, I do not have any new vintage figures for my Motu line, unfortunately, but I have some coming on the way soon. All right, so hopefully you will join me for that. But let's take a look at Mr. T here. Let's get his Superstars figure out of the way real fast. So here he is in the packaging. All right, of course, once again, we have the cool Masters of the WWE logo or WWF logo universe. Got Mr. T, the heroic pitier of fools. Of course, their version or variant of the Rocks blasting around their own logo here. Very cool. All right, a lot of He-Man nostalgia here. Even the Masters logo here of the WWE has that feel of Master of the Universe right here. All right, then there he is, old Mr. T. Right, he's got that Jitsu armor right there. Very cool armor. All right, some red trunks. He's got the silver gauntlets on his wrists right there. Gold boots. And, you know, for the first time, I did not realize when I was looking at Mr. T before the video, is he's got the two different color laces on his boots. I never knew that. I never really paid attention to that, so that's pretty cool. All right. Got this little design right here on the shin guards right here, or his knee pads. Of course, he's got his own comic or his own booklet, right? Of course, you can see the Grayskull ring. There was 2 rings included in this line, all right? If you are interested, there was a Snake Mountain ring and 2 Grayskull rings. All right, got Mattel, 8 and up, all right? All Origins-based figures. All right. Flip back around. There he is right there forging his weapons of choice, which is the chopping hand of Jitsu, and you can also see his fist right there, of Fisto right there. So a combination of 2, you know, very cool figures. Great face sculpt right there. Nice, beautiful art right there. Comes with a collector booklet. Of course, the cross-sell of this wave here. They also had Jake the Snake Roberts. It's part of the Snake Man line, in a way. Their own version of King Hiss. And of course, we have the Fiend here. And of course, we just looked at Seth Rollins. There's old Mr. T here. All right. So let's get back around here. All right. Very cool. Once again, fully articulated. You have the wrist guards, or I mean, they got the what do you call them? The ribbons or the string around the arms. I can't think. I'm missing the name here, everybody. I apologize. Pretty cool. No movement. This is plastic around his arms right there. Very good face sculpt right there. Now, out of all these figures here we looked at, he's the only one right now, as of filming this, you know, have his own Superstars wrestling figure, which is a pure wrestling origins-based figure, based off of this line here. You know, that's what I feel. And so here he is, and we just looked at him just a second ago, but there he is right here. And the funny part, when you know, is that he was never a wrestler. You know, I mean, he was more of a promotional, to me, he was more of a promotional, you know, icon in this universe, promoting, who was an A-team, and for the most part, I think it was, he was promoting, the Rocky 3 movie, because Hulk Hogan, was part of that movie. And so, he was asked a couple of times to come back and be a part of this universe a couple of times, including fighting Roddy Piper, I believe. But he was never full on wrestler, at least in my mind. I could be wrong. So it's kind of funny. What I'm saying is that out of all these icons and future legends of this business, like Becky Lynch and Ricky, and Seth right here, he's the only one right now have his own figure in the Superstars line. If you are following this line here, what's an orange base line. Now the faces here, it's slightly different. I guess if I get the camera perfectly, he's got that same very mean Mr. T look here. Get the teeth gritty he's about to do some business here and kick some butt. Beautiful chain for here. I love this variant here of the Superstars version. Soft good clothing here. I love the chains here as well. This version here is really good. The Master of the W Universe variant. I love the armor. I love this armor. It looks beautiful. Like I said, you can mix and match. If you like this armor and you have it, you can mix it out and put it on Jitsu or even King Randar if you wish. I think, yeah, you see in the bag right there, that's all his items of choice or his weapons of choice for his chopping hand and his fist. Beautifully done, fully articulated. Out of the two of these, I do prefer the Superstars version more. It's more, I don't know, it's more about the soft, good fabric, the clothing, the look of him looks great. The gold with his gold wrist gauntlets on his wrists. The gold chains look amazing. I like. It's kind of funny because it's almost the same, but for some reason I do prefer this version's face sculpt of Mr. T on the Superstars line over the WWE Universe variant right here. Universe. But all in all, an amazing figure here. And one thing I will say, and I've said this before, this is a universe where I really wished, that, they would have found a way to incorporate, He-Man himself in this universe. With Tila, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, that to me, is a little bit, it's a little bit of a letdown somewhat. Now, these are still amazing figures, Origins-based figures with fully articulated, with, very cool armor-based, weapon-based, figure, He-Man-based, line, with these characters here. But then, not to have He-Man himself in this line, I feel like it's really of a letdown, But it is what it is. It's basically, like I said before, this is what basically, in my mind, in my heart, where the origins based line started from was this line right here with the Master of the W Universe, with these figures here that branched out to give us these amazing variants of all He-Man and wrestling figures, and Thundercats and Turtles of Grayskull and who knows what will the future bring. So in a way, this is like the starting point, the prequel in a way of the Origins-based universe. Still a fun line to collect, and we will come back and revisit other figures, on the channel just to take a look at these figures. They're detailed beautifully. I love, like I said, it's Origins-based. It looks amazing. It makes sense, having two iconic brands from Mattel mashing together, two highly profitable, lines with wrestling and He-Man combining into one. My only thing is, like I said, is that I really wish that if they do this again, at some point, or maybe come back to this line, I don't think they will, but if they ever did, is to include He-Man himself, Skeletor himself, Tila as well in this universe. Find a way, make it work. The Turtles of Grayskull are finding that way in my heart. I'm like, hopefully the Thundercats line will be the same way, finding that way, that perfect balance of bringing both these universes together, in for us collectors. So there it is, guys. There's a little look at Mr. T. A very cool figure here. Amazing. Of course, you can see right here, I got him in the Superstars line. I do hope that one day we'll get Seth Rollins, all right, and Becky Lynch and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat also in the Superstars line. I mean, these are Hall of Famers. These are legends, in this universe. So I have no doubt that at some point we will get, those amazing wrestlers in the Superstars line. It's just a matter of time, and I hope at one point that the Superstars line will be more frequent. I know this line here is very, very frustrating to collect, and I do collect this line, while I'm waiting for new Masters of the Universe figures to come grace us, either online or in stores themselves. So this is a line that I do collect, as a fun line to collect, but it's a very frustrating line to collect as well, and I get it. So, but this line, like I said, Mr. T here, a fun line to, this was a fun figure to collect, amazing, and like I said, I do hope that Seth Rollins and Ricky and Becky and further future Hall of Famers will grace us in the Superstars line. All right, but there you go, guys. There's a look at Mr. T. All right, I'm getting one more shot of him before we end the video. There's a little relook here. All right, guys. I'd like to take the time now to, of course, thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me on this this little look back or relook of these figures here of this universe, this very unique universe. Of course, don't forget to hit the notification bell when upload new videos. And tomorrow, now I have ordered some figures, hopefully within this week, part of Wave 5 of the Turtles of Grayskull line. Hopefully I'll have Raphael soon to the channel to review with you guys. And I just ordered Mechaneck from that same line. So hopefully I'll have him very soon. So, while we're waiting for those figures to show up, we might do some more Superstars line for the next wave. We can look at, and I had some fun yesterday. I will say I had some fun reviewing that Mantenna, looking at his original variants to his Origins variants to his cartoon collection variants. So I might do that as well. I might look at He-Man first, my vintage He-Man to his original Origins variant to his cartoon collection, and look at all the detail and all the ways it have changed over the years of this amazing brand of Master Universe. So I might do that as well. I might head back to Masterverse, do a relook at Wave 2, or just bring out some random figures of Masterverse on the channel here to review with you guys once again. So I hope you will join me for that. Sorry. I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll see everybody on Tuesday. Take care and have a good one, everybody.